Here he comes with the return. Across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds, and that's where the offense will go to work. The Bears offense will have first crack at this one. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He wants to change this route. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Fires to the big fella. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Bears come to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end.
Brings into the open. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. And the Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll try the left side. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a miss.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Missouri State.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Middle Tennessee's offense will get the ball for the first time. Give to the running back. Finds a little space. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. The give to the tailback. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. To the ground with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Wants to return it. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Unloads to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. The run to the left. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The Bears are in the hurry up. Right back to the well. They stop him before he can get to the first down marker, but he does cross the 50, and now to be fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Motion from the wide receiver. On fourth down, looking to pass. Hauls it in, the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Bears are on the move. The receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Pass to 30. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Bears kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw on first down. Hauls it in. And he's brought down after a nice game.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Off play action. Oh, they're after him. Got out of trouble and throws. Caught. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll move the tight end. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Touchdown Bears! Fitted in the window for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Rush is on him. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Connors. He stopped right at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for a first down. It'll be fourth. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So here comes the Missouri State offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The option look. And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And the defense did everything right against that option play. They got to the quarterback. They forced him to keep it. Not only do they create the fumble, but they jump on it behind the line of scrimmage. That is just perfect option defense.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Finds his big tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
So here comes the Missouri State offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is...
There he goes. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. Rolling right and going deep. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown, Missouri State. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Alabama has the lead right now, but this Tide crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet here inside Bryant-Denny. They're up by 10 over Oklahoma. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Here's a heat. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
What a great response by this defense. You give up the big play. What do? You respond right back. You get upfield, get to the quarterback, get the negative play, and get the momentum right back.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's at the tip, and it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Bears. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. Nope.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground, their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
On target to the left. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now.
Brings up 4th down.
Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll give it to the back. He's past the 30. Still running at the 40. There he goes. Running inside the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Missouri State.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And the returner will be knocked down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Fakes the grab on the left.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great mood.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That's caught. It's burned. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
Gain of 11. And 1st down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've gotten this drive going, a couple of 1st downs already. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. On target over the middle. They pick up the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Middle Tennessee.
Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fakes to grab. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. How about that pass rush coming up with a 3rd down sack and forcing the punt? Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Just over 20 seconds to play before halftime. They'll have it 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man to the left. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the 2nd quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the 1st down at the 41. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on 1st down. They get to him as he throws. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And that is no good. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable 1st half so far.
And the Bears will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Going right to work up top. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
The give on the option. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. On the run, it's Burns. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The RPO, it's complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. It's complete to the left. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the set up in pretty good field position. Quarterback making adjustments. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. It's complete to the right. The Bears in the hurry up. Second down, he'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. Quickly complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Got some room headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bears! And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Punt is on its way. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Making side adjustments here. To the air on first down. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man on the left. And the quarterback stuck it right in the keyhole, and they've got it down to the 30-yard line. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Looking to throw on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Got his man. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Gonna run it. It's Booth. Breaks into the open. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Wants to go up top. Got his man on the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Bears will hustle to the line. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Missouri State. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Power football with the run. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. It makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And here comes the punt team. No fair catches here, looking for room. Can they catch him? What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. So here comes the Bear offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Second down, they'll go to the air. On the run, still looking. He's got it on the move. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Bears racing to the line in the hurry up. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, looks like they're going to start this season 4-0, and you've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We knew coming in on paper this team had a chance this season, but until the lights go on, until you actually go out and do it for real, you can't believe just how good they are. But they've shown now, starting 4-0 on the year, this is a team that's going to contend for a national championship.
The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. So let's see if they can make up for that loss on second down from the 18. From the gun, running back gets to give. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating...
There he goes. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Bears, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. Gets it inside the 10. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Bears trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got
picked off, a turnover in their own end. Touchdown Bears! How about this defense taking one back to the house? With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the fourth quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a short and heavy tackle on the tight end. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Second down, they'll go to the air. trying to escape and get it himself. And that will be in the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go